Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach was released back in 2021 to mixed results, but we were promised DLC in the future. From the looks of it, it sounded like it could save Security Breach. Now, here we are. I beat Ruin, and what did I think of it? Oh, I'm not gonna beat around the bush, I loved it! Spoilers ahead if you haven't played it, or your favorite YouTuber hasn't uploaded all the parts since you're too scared to play it yourself. Here's your warning. The game starts with Cassie entering the Pizzaplex after getting Gregory's message of being trapped under Roxy Raceway. We get a flashlight, making our way around the Pizzaplex, meeting old friends like Chica, who, just like my wallet after thinking buying the collector edition of Security Breach was a good idea, has definitely seen better days. Afterwards, we're introduced to one of the new gameplay features, the Faz Wrench, which I absolutely love. When I first saw this, I already knew they were gonna make me do these quickly for sections when I'm getting chased, and oh boy do I get a rush from these! It's just so satisfying, especially when you're able to time it just right without even thinking about it. With this new feature, nothing can stop you. Well, I guess we're just gonna Super Mario Bros. Super Show our way down this as we make it to the title card. Sorry, James, I've always wanted to do that. When waking up, you get asked what's better than one new gameplay feature? Two, cause now we're given the Vanny Mask. When put on, you can phase through objects. It's like FNaF World. But good! Also introduced the silly guy named H.E.L.P.I who gives helpful tips such as...
Always remember to like and subscribe to TheBlueGuy on YouTube.com.
Well, you heard the man. We also got these things called security nodes, which you need to deactivate to progress by following the wires and disabling what they call child nodes. I sorta enjoy it, it can be a little tedious at times. It's a mostly 50-50, not loving it, not hating it. After getting child nodes, your gamer skills are tested based on that one minigame from My Talking Tom called AR Security Network. They're fun. I look forward to them by the time I deactivate the last of the child nodes. Don't get too used to that mask though, as keeping it on for too long shows. What helps me shit at night? I love the design, the sound it makes when you've been wearing the mask for too long. It leads to fun, scary moments where I'm just in the middle of an AR security network and I hear the thing spawn in and I'm just connecting dots for my life! Back to the main story, once leaving Monty's sections, we're at the daycare! This is a big highlight for me, as not only did my short predict what was gonna happen, but Kellen Goff's voice acting is peak perfection! This section of the game, we help Sun and Moon become one by turning on the generators, but to do that, we go on the cameras to find the anomaly shown in the first camera. Once helping Sun, Eclipse makes his first official debut.
Warning, warning! Child in danger! Safety mode active. Little girl, you can't be in here, it's dangerous. I need to clean up before we can open in the morning. Oh, this place will be flooded with kids. Come back soon and have a Fazerific day.
I love you. I will protect you. I will murder all that stand in your way. So after solving puzzles, I actually came across my one and only glitch in the game where, for some reason, I thought it'd be a good idea to go on this and then go on that, then kind of jumping behind the screen. It was pretty cool for about a couple seconds till I realized I needed a FNaF World-like ending it to get back to the game. Also, there's a part where 100% this was satisfying someone's war fetish. I'd say the next highlight of the game is when you're wearing the mask, you can go through these white door portal things. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what Steel was smoking when they made this G-Man of the thing, but it's pretty cool. Also, sections like these that I'm showing when you wear the mask makes me regret all the shit I gave Vanny for barely being in Security Breach, as she was wearing it throughout most of the game and must have gotten lost like 99% of the time, because I know I sure did. I'm purposely not going over every single detail in the game since I do encourage you guys to play it, details such as what they did with Monty, which I did enjoy. However, this of course isn't a perfect DLC, and I must go over the flaws, that being when you first enter Roxy's Raceway. Yes, you heard that right. When you first enter, meaning that once you get in there, Gregory basically tells you to go to Bonnie Bowl and Phaser Blast to disable child nodes. This is the part of the game where I felt they padded it for filler, since the goal was to get to Roxy Raceway, but now I'm being told to leave. I'd be more forgiving if the two sections afterwards were good, which 1 out of 2 isn't that bad. The Bonnie Bowl section sucks with these little Music Man shits. It's just going on the cameras, telling them where to go over and over, and sometimes not all of them go, which makes the goal kind of annoying. For me, this was the only downside of the game. Everything else was great. Well, kinda. I feel as if the jump scares were weak from how slow they were. Honestly, I got Five Nights at Freddy's 3 vibes from it. Phaser Blast section though more than makes up for it. You awaken this other prototype version of Freddy who then chases you. The idea of him having no head game The idea of him having no head and then chasing you with that chest, the thing that kept you safe in the base game, now being the thing that can destroy you, that is just perfect. The fear, the dread, the horror of the section was brilliant, and I believe this is to be my favorite part of the game. After which, you finally make your way underground to Roxy Raceway. But wait, you might be thinking I forgot the mini story of Roxy. I didn't. Like I said earlier, I don't want to just say everything that happens because I really do want you guys to experience this yourself. But for those who are wondering, I absolutely love what they did with her. The setup throughout the game perfectly leads to the conclusion for the most amazing comeback story ever. Like I said though, we finally made it to underground and you deal with that thing by doing that. Nah, who cares? We finally found Gregory!
You're not Gregory. What are you?
I'm Gregory.
Oh shit, the robot theory was true! Nah, it wasn't. This is what I assume to be the mimic that people have been talking about as of late. I'll leave it at that though, because I like the idea of people not coming to my house and burning it down because I got a lore detail wrong. We get in contact with the real Gregory, running away, trying to escape using the skills we've learned throughout the DLC. I love this part where you use the Faz wrench to solve the puzzle as the endo slowly makes its way towards you. Once done, we get in the elevator and then...
Cassie, it's me. I think I need to explain a few things. You were never supposed to go to the Pizzaplex. That thing in the sinkhole tricked you. I really don't know what it is, but it's been trapped down here a really long time. The Nexus security program was designed to keep it hidden, but you shut down the security, and now it's free. It's not your fault. I know you did it for me, to save me, but we can't risk being followed. I'm sorry.
Gregory? No!
Oh, you son of a bitch! Yeah, I think this is the neutral ending as there are two more endings, one being a scooper, then the other being where you put the Vanny mask during the final parts of the game, then seeing Gregory with H.E.L.P.I and Vanessa. I'll let the fanbase decide which ending is canon like they've been doing with the base game. Like I said earlier, I like my house without it burning, so I'm not even gonna try to tell you what this means. Overall, what a fantastic DLC that I hope restores the fate of those who were let down by Security Breach. Does it fix it though? Well, no, not really. Security Breach is still Security Breach at the end of the day. No DLC, whether good or bad, was gonna change that. But that's okay, since if people who did have that mindset thought that was gonna fix everything, maybe you should have turned your expectations a little lower. What I can answer though, and that is reasonably fair to ask, is if this is better than the base game. Yeah, it is. It's scarier, it utilizes the gameplay better, and is more an enjoyable experience that feels like something Steel Wool wanted to make at the start without making any changes during production. I haven't mentioned every detail of the story or every Easter egg because I really think you guys should go and play it, but just know I love all of it. The origin of Monty they give is just as believable as Steve leaving to college. He didn't. I haven't touched on the graphics since it was granted it was going to be amazing, but holy crap they knocked it out of the park, especially when you go underground. One downside is that I was told there was going to be a Brazil ending, yet not once did Cassie go to Brazil! Oh. Well, careful what you wish for.